Let's join junior Garrett Myers as he talks with business teacher Kristen Bell as she discusses the upcoming state FBLA conference.
Howdy folks, we're with teacher Miss Bell. She's in charge of the FBLA here at Waverly. We're going to talk to her about state FBLA. Miss Bell, how many kids are going to state?
Well, we had 14 students qualify to go to state, and we're allowing any upperclassmen that would like to pay their own registration fee to also join us at state. Right now we've got 4 that are selecting that option, so it looks like we'll have a group of about 18 to 20 students.
How do you qualify for state?
Our school participated in districts last week when I took half the high school with me to Emporia, and students that participated and did well in an event, depending on the event, they either placed in the top 10 or top 5. And of those students that I took, of the 32 that I took, we had 14 qualify for state.
That's pretty good. When is state?
State will be March 24th and 25th. It's held in Topeka, Kansas at the Capitol Plaza Hotel.
Do you win any prizes for doing good at state?
Well, I hear that there are some recognitions that even Waverly in the past has been awarded. One of those is a new member award, and I think it will probably be up for that this year. For those that do well at state, they can medal and qualify for nationals.
How do you think your kids will perform at state?
Based on their performance at districts, I think we have several groups that could go all the way to nationals. I encourage my students to participate in speaking events because that really seems to be what we're good at. And every group that did a speaking event at districts qualified for state.
How do you practice or prepare for state?
Well, for my students, I feel really bad. I'm a new FBLA advisor. I did DECA growing up, and so I don't know a whole lot. So I'm clueless. It's blind leading the blind here, but they do it and they do well, and I cheer them on.
Yeah. What comes after state?
After state comes nationals, and we had 2. We had Shane Newton and Melanie Romig, who went to nationals last year, and this year we have those 14 students that, depending on how they do at state, could qualify for nationals.
Where is that again?
Nationals will be in June, first part of July, in Chicago, Illinois this year.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about FBLA?
I am so sorry about donuts. Krispy Kreme corporate had a thing where they will not do donuts within 48 hours of Valentine's Day, so that's pushing back our FBLA fundraiser till next Tuesday. I am so sorry for the inconvenience. Please continue to support us. We can use all the support we can get.
All right. Till next time.
We'll remember always graduation day.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Justin Broyles and we're going to do a senior spotlight. What are your plans after high school, Justin?
Well, I'm planning on going to Emporia State and pursuing my degree in marketing.
Do you have any advice to the underclassmen?
It goes by fast, so enjoy it while you can.
What are some of your hobbies and interests that you enjoy outside of school?
Track. Mostly track.
What, if anything, do you think you will miss about WHS?
All my friends, for sure. And the bus rides with Mike.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself working at a business in a marketing group, working as a marketing consultant.
Alright, thanks, sir.
We'll remember always graduation day.
Last week, Bulldog Buzz brought you the first interview in a 3-part series with Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Ted Vannocker. Today, Galen Fleming brings you the second in this series. Let's join Galen as he visits today with Mr. Vannocker about some of the most significant changes he has seen in education and USD 243.
I'm Galen Fleming here for the Bulldog Buzz. I'm here with our superintendent, Mr. Ted Vannocker. Mr. Vannocker, I want to thank you first for coming here to have this interview with us, and then for these questions that you're going to answer.
No problem.
And what do you feel is the most important part about your job today?
Oh, gosh. I don't think you could narrow it down to one, but probably the one that occupies most of my responsibility is making sure that we have enough budget to continue to have school here. But I try to make as much of my time as possible to be out with the students, teachers, because the responsibility that falls on me is the responsibility of the entire district. Probably my responsibility of providing a safe and a good education for our students probably weighs more heavily on me than anything. But with all the state budget cuts and the drop in our enrollment, which causes us to have to cut our budget, it weighs pretty heavily on me too. But in my personal feeling is my biggest responsibility is to the patrons of the district, but first and foremost to the students here and the teachers. So.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you have seen, or biggest changes, excuse me, that you have seen from when you first started until now?
Oh my goodness. Technology for sure. I remember the day I bought the first computer for this district. It was an Apple IIe, and it was run on a cassette. And it cost the district $2,600, and the speed was like, you guys can't even comprehend how slow it was.
About like molasses?
Yeah, and another example, just like we used to have videotapes in this district, and we had to be real careful because those videotapes cost $18 a piece, and they got to the point where they cost like 50 cents, and now you don't even buy them because there's no use for them. That, and of course, all the technology online and things with Facebook, all those things.
All the online classes.
Yeah, all the online classes and virtual classes and everything. It's totally different than when I started. Students haven't changed that much. I always liked my kids that I work with, and they don't change a whole lot. So, and that's good.
And from when you first started in, well, technically 1977, but your first full year here in 1978 until now in 2015, how much do you feel that education itself has changed?
Every year it seems like we put harder subjects lower in the grades. In other words, a lot of our kids now are into algebra in elementary school, and a lot of our junior high classes are what used to be in high school. I mean, we're lowering in the students' classes the higher parts of education, math and science and a little bit of everything else, really. We move things down lower and lower in the grades, and we expect more and more out of our students. And they usually come through. So.
All right, well, Mr. Vannocker, I want to thank you for your time.
Sure.
Thanks for answering all of our questions.
You betcha.
This amazing lady has been greeting young Bulldogs for many years. Waverly Grade School Secretary Dawn Bartlett is a special soul with a caring heart and is the heartbeat of our preschool through 6th grade. Sophomore Jess Pope managed to slow this busy lady down and ask her a few questions about her very important job.
Hey guys, this is Jess. We're down here at the Bulldog Buzz interviewing
Mrs. Dawn Bartlett. She's a very special lady. She is the nuts and bolts of Waverly Grade School. She's secretary at Waverly Grade School, and we wanted to ask her some questions about her position at WGS. What are your duties here at Waverly Grade School?
Might take a long time. I take care of the lunches, I take care of sick kids, I take care of all the money. I do lunch duty. Not anything.
We know that you have seen many young kiddos come and go from WGS, but how long exactly have you been here?
This is my 23rd year.
What do you think has changed the most since you started working here?
Staff.
Staff? What is the best part about being the secretary at Waverly Grade School?
Working with the kids.
What is the thing that you don't like much?
Vomit.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one probably. What is one thing that you would like our viewers to know about Waverly Grade School, its staff and teachers?
I think it's a wonderful place for our kids to grow up. We're more like a family here more than anything, and I think it's a good place for our kids to grow up.
Alrighty,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello everybody, I'm Devin Sports and I'm going to do sports. I'm subbing in for Garrett Myers. Today, Waverly Bulldogs will play at Northern Heights at Waverly. The boys and girls are supposed to have a tough talent challenge tonight. It's supposed to be pretty rough. There are two good teams going at it tonight. Thank you.